Hey guys, it's Nick here, and welcome to my second part of my Ultimate round 30 playthrough. Basically doing this, you can get to whatever round you want on Moon. And to be honest, the Moon in zombies in general now, I just have like so much fun playing it, like, because I'm not like totally bothered, you know, like what round I get to or anything like that. And let me just point out there that I had to put my mask on because I actually took it off by accident. And I keep putting it on and off, and I'm like, hang on a minute, I'm actually safe because this area has not actually been like infiltrated or breached. Sorry, that's what they actually call it, by the excavator. Excavator will like breach in, and I actually thought I triggered something down here because this light came on, but then I obviously this is my second go, so I didn't actually know what was fully going on. But then I learned like more into it that you know, like they switch around, so like these main ones will stay lit up all the time, but then the ones on the floor will change. So that was something pretty awesome to know. But when you're using them, I would definitely try and advise, if you're going to keep staying in this area, to definitely get PhD Flopper. It's just around the corner from me, but I advise you getting it. And I was like thinking you could jump around this entire area, like jump, you know, like proper balance everywhere. But you can't. You are stuck to like a really limited path. It's alright though. I do enjoy it. Still, it's a really good map. And I will enjoy the map, and I will for ages. And this is where it starts for me. I was like, oh, window! Looks outside the window, and then recognises it from the trailers that you can actually see the mule kick. I think that's called. So basically, like, it gives me 3 guns. Here I'm looking for the MP5, and I notice it's there because I'm after more ammo. So I just want to get rid of this magazine. So what I was like try to do is get out there, buy a mule kick, just have a load of fun. And this is where I'm like, oh, hacking machine. And I probably do. I think I do this all in my second attempt, the hacking machine. But I go outside and I just like run a rape train. And this now is the spot you will be for most of the game. Now you might be like, more rape trains, but this is like the craziest gameplay for rape trains I've seen. And honestly, it just gets so messed up. Like with me going to pack punch my weapons, with me losing my weapons, and like that kind of stuff, getting new drops. So I was like tempted whether or not to go like straight down, and I was like, maybe not, I'll just try and get more guns first, that kind of thing. But the really good thing about this spot is, you know, like how we got MP5K off the wall there, AK-74U is just there to the side of it. I do end up getting the AK-74U, and I do pack a punch it. An awesome thing was that I got double tap because I actually lose my quick revive. That's what gets stolen off me. So because I lose that, I use my double tap. I go and buy double tap, so it really speeds up the process of me using the AK-74U pack a punch. So like instead of me taking me 5 seconds to kill a zombie, it could take me 2 seconds to kill a zombie. So it was like really awesome, and throughout the entire game, pretty much I had loads of points. I didn't really think that, you know, I didn't need like the new wave gun, because I know it's a good gun, but you know, compared to like the weapons that I have, I had like the like I said, you know, the law that was pack a punched eventually, as well as the ray gun at one point. Getting the story up to that ray gun is just insanely mind-boggling. It was like, this is like a zombie story. This gameplay is like so just unbelievable, because at one point you'd be like, oh, this is boring, I've seen this, and then there'd be like 1 second, you know, it really changes up, like really gets mixed up. But luckily here, like my second go on the box, or is that even my first go, I think, on the box, I get a quantum entanglement device. So I'm like, right, time to see what it does. So I do actually start throwing it about, you know, to see what it does, and you know, by the looks of things, I'm like, oh, so it does just do, you know, what we see in the trailers. So I thought nothing of it, you know, it does just do like a big blast wave. So when you'll see me kill this zombie, sorry, this Zombie Knot, they will call it Zombie Knot. You actually see when I kill that, I'm like, alright, sweet. Here you can see I'm just cycling through the 3 weapons, like, oh, 3 weapons, this is just like bubblicious rapage. You know, like, this is the best thing ever. More weapons to rape you with. So I was just like, right, so if I kill this zombie now, this Zombie Knot, is he going to blow up still? You know, because we've already seen one blown up, and this is what happens. So I'm trying to get rid of him as fast as possible. But the thing with these zombie knots is they don't come like every round, but they do seem to come more often than, you know, like the shriekers or the napalm zombies. But then again, them napalm zombies, they come pretty fast. I just wish, like, and if I have to say now, don't forget this was my second attempt. I didn't really have a clue what any of the map was. When it starts going, the area's being breached, I was like, what the frig, you know, like, and that really throws a spanner in the works. You remember, like, wood. But that really mixes things up for me in this game. Like I get so like out of depth. I'm like, what am I doing? Where am I going? I need to make my way back to this point because I was just doing this rape train here. Like I could run a pretty successful rape train in the starting room, but it was just stressful as hell, and it was just like panic stations. Like I'm not even joking. It was so stressful. But luckily I managed to like hold my cool and get to round 30, like we all know. But this is for like you guys who do want to, you know, do it together. You can actually do this rape train, or like this area, as it's the main spot really, because you're outside. You can jump into teleport to go to Area 51. It's like to get out of the air, you know, panic stations. And then you can actually run into the biodome there straight away. And when you get into the biodome, you can simply just use the pad to jump around, which is pretty awesome. But I would definitely say if you're gonna go in there, you try and have PhD flopper, because then like I've seen so many people on their first attempts. Well, actually on the first attempts, people were like that I've been posted to now. They were like, "Oh, check out my first attempt." So I was like, "Okay," and like they're going down at like 20 seconds into the game because they just die. Yawn! In no man's land. So I was just like, right, okay. Then like the next thing was they'd actually get to the moon, and then when they're actually on the moon, they wouldn't know where the suit was. So then they kept dying there because, you know, like they kept suffocating. So I was like, oh really? So that was like quite funny. I was just gonna, you know, put a tweet out with a picture saying this is where you buy the suits from, but I was just like, it's just funny to, you know, like see people like struggling, and not to say struggling, because it's more beneficial for you when you actually like, you know, you find something or you do it. So I was just like, right, you go ahead and do that. But it was definitely good fun to see like what everyone was getting up to, and at this point I just get this death machine and cause havoc with it. Like compared to the other, like the game I played after this, like the third attempt where I got to round 24, sorry, I was just like, you know, like I feel like I got to round 24 in about 40 minutes, because it is probably because I spent like most of the game like in what's it called? Where did I go? Area 51. I do spend quite a lot of time there, because I didn't think, you know, like, oh, this isn't gonna add towards like my round or anything like that. I was just thinking you'd actually manage to kill like a full wave, and then like when I click, I'm like, oh right, so this is just like an unlimited wave of zombies if you don't care about what round you're going to. Maybe if you know you want a point hole whilst you're there. But when you do take the, you know, like go to Area 51, what you need to understand is when you go down there, I think I start knifing this because I get more points. Maybe not. I'm just enjoying raping with it. But like when, what was I gonna say? I just completely forgot now. Oh right, sorry, yeah. When you teleport to Area 51, which is like really close to where I was teleporting, when you actually come to oh frig, that guy just blew up there. They just scare me every time I see him. Like not scare me. It's just funny to see him. But like the thing you need to understand is once you've come back from Area 51, you will not come back to like the same teleporter or where you were before. You will end up back at the starting area. So if you've done, this is where I was panicking, like not wanting to go down. So you can see like I'm really like holding back, and then I missed it because I was like holding back too much. Because if you leave it, you'll just go flying straight past it. So you got to control yourself. And so I was just like, right, it's time to go to Area 51, get some things done. And I came back, and oh sorry about the yawning. I'm gonna get like a quick sleep, mate. I'm really tired. But like when I came back from Area 51, all 4 or 5. Well, I think 4 of the actual drills or excavators. Even there we go. That's the word. This is where I stand on the pad. I think. Yeah, look, it just chucks me back, and I was trying to go through the door. It was a fail, but you know it was quite good for the rape train because they're all still behind me, so I just managed to pick them off. But I actually start to run out of ammo, and it's just like, oh, look at this. I've got 9 ammo in this, and I got 3, you know, so I'm just like, oh god, I've got actually nothing here. Not even claymores or anything, which are in the middle of this map, which I should have really gone and bought, but I had 9,000 points and I kind of wanted to go and pack a punch. As you can see, I was being really cautious about that now. So it moved from here. I don't know whether I go down now straight away into there and go and pack a punch some weapons. Now I've got 3. But like when the excavators come down, it makes it so you can't actually get around the area you want to. So like say the doorway you want to walk through is blocked off, and there's only like 2 ways for you to be able to go, and like the 2 ways block off the actual area you want to go to for a start. So you remember like, what is he actually gonna swap this for that? But then I remembered that I can go and pack a punch this, and it's absolutely awesome. So bear with me, you'll understand when I use it later on in the rounds. It's really good. I think it's time to go once I shoot this guy and dive in. But this will make a good transition to the next video, but I think we'll keep on going. So yeah, I kind of got stuck. I'm not gonna ruin what happens, but I come out and I'm like, oh crap, I can't actually get back to this area. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I waited sleight of hand, and lo and behold, I got sleight of hand, which was really awesome. I wasn't expecting it that fast. You know, like I was expecting to have to go there, come back, and then go there again. To get it, because I was thinking no, it won't spawn for me and whatever. But this is where I start having super fun with the QED. Now you might be like, what does it do? If you've never seen it before, I was saying it just does like a burst of air, but no it doesn't. What it actually does, and what's awesome about it, is you'll see it when I start throwing it now, because I'm completely out of ammo basically, so I'm like, right, time to use my QEDs. Oh look, I've got them. So what they do is like different things each time, to be honest. Like most of the times it is like a defense mechanism for yourself, and then like sometimes it's something to give you positively. So like say if you've got 2 guns and you do have the mule kick perk, then here you go, you'll see it now. Like I throw this down, and at one point you'll see right now, I'll just show you what it is. So I was like, wait, what's that? And as you can actually see there, that is actually a pack-a-punched Colt. Sorry, yeah, it is a Colt in it. To a, is it Colt? I'm sure it's called a Colt. So it's pack-a-punched Colt, and I was like, oh, that's absolutely wicked. So then I was like, wait a minute, what the hell's that? As I can see, you know, it's dropped something. So I just like, I have a look at it and I run over to it, and I had to get a pack-a-punched ballistic knife. So I was like, what? This is just mind blowing. You know, this, I don't understand this at all. But then I was like, right. So you just get, it gives you something really random every time. It can either do a blast of air, which is the most common thing. It can either give you a prize, you know, or do that sort of thing. And one time that really sucked is I did it again, and it actually gave me a grenade. It actually just threw a grenade out, so it was just like doing a grenade slot. So that kind of sucked. But I'm gonna leave this for this part, guys, to leave you to send you over to the next one and enjoy that, where I'll pack-a-punch this gun and do some damage. I think I pack-a-punch the commando actually. Oh no. I think I do the MP5K if I've got it on me. I'm not quite sure. But you'll see in the next episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please take a second to like and favourite the video. It's all I ask, you know, for making these videos for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to see more gameplay in the future. Peace out.